Good morning. It's Alison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Alison. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is on the west coast of Canada. So, welcome. It's Sunday at 10 a.m., and I hope some of you can join me this morning. Sorry if you were looking at I put a reminder up, and for some reason, the last two Sundays, I put that I'll be live in 15 minutes, but I put it as if I'd be live at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So sorry about that. It's always at 10 a.m. So here I am. Hopefully someone will jump on and tell me that I am broadcasting. Keisha is my little assistant. Hi, everything's good, Keisha? Oh, great. Thank you. You're like my techno specialist or something. I'm going to just put all this up so that I can see the comment as they come. I'm going to go over here, do the same thing on my iPad, and then yeah, that's great. I can see everything and you can hear me. Awesome. Nice day today. And how did that get all skewed? Here we go. Let me fix that. Can you guess what we're going to do today? We're going to play with the pigs. Love these little pigs. Remember the other set that we had with the pigs? I can't remember what it was called. This little piggy maybe. I loved it. But this is going to be even better because you're going to be able to get dies that match. So we're going to get started in a second. I'm just waiting for a few more people. Good morning, Gail. How are you? Nice to see you here bright and early here. Okay. So, hi, Sarah. Oh, nice to see you, Sarah. Okay. I've got my Sunday regular crew. I get different people on different days. Keisha's here every day, which I appreciate. Every day I broadcast. Okay, shall we go over here and have a look at our little pigs? Let's go over here. There we go. Let's scoot over here. So we're going to be using this little piggy. Now, for those of you who are demonstrators, which I think those of you that are on already know this, but if you're watching a replay and you don't know this, starting in September, so September 1st to September 30th only, Stampin' Up! Has paired some of the existing stamp sets that we offer with a die set that matches, which is really cool. And this little piggy from the annual catalog is one of them. Good morning, Mo. So let me just show you. I'm going to be sending this out of my newsletter early this week so people can get ready to order on September 1st if you're customers. So the 6 stamp sets that Stampin' Up! Has paired with matching dies just for the 1 month, you guys, and it's probably while supplies last, are the Apple Harvest stamp set. Now, we've made quite a few of these cards. Remember, in the last few days, I made this card, and there's quite a few other ones I've made. Let me grab a few, just remind you what I've done. Okay. So I think, is that it? Oh, I think I showed this one. So you get the idea. So Apple Harvest is one of the ones that's being paired. Okay. Fresh cut flower stamp set. Now I don't have any samples of that one, so I can't show you those. But I will be making some of those this month, I think. Next up is, that's our little This Birthday Piggy. We're going to do that today. Trimming the Tree Bundle. Now that's from the mini catalog, so you might want to have a check out of that. Okay, or actually that is in the annual catalog, I think. Sorry. Waterfall Canyon. Now this one looks really interesting, doesn't it? So it's the Waterfall Canyon stamp set and then the matching dies. The dies have 31 dies. That's crazy. And then the 6th one is the Yeti to Party bundle. So the Yeti to Party stamp set. Now that is in the mini. So let me show you a couple of Yeti cards. So here's a Yeti card. Isn't it cute? Love this. And then here's another one. You know, it's not just for Christmas. There's one, Get Yeti to Party, It's Your Birthday. And so the Yeti's got the birthday present. Really cute. And then here's another piggy card. I'm not making this one today, but oh, my glue is, I'm gonna have to get that off of there. There we go. Time I do it. Oh, I see why. The glue is actually on there. Do you guys have an adhesive remover? used to sell these. They're fantastic. Anyway, get rid of that glue every time I go to open it. Isn't that cute? The little dirty pig playing in the mud there. So some really great stuff coming September 1st. Hi, Diane. Good morning. Good morning, Jan. Good morning, Valerie. Oh, you're all popping on. Thank you. So Diane, I was just saying that there's going to be dies that are going to be released for 6 stamp sets, but just for the month of September. So if you want them, you have to buy them as soon as possible. So today we're going to play with this birthday piggy. We're going to be using this image here, the little pig with the birthday cake. So let's get started. I've got a bunch of stuff cut here. My base card is Balmy Blue. I don't know, I have a hard time saying Balmy Blue. It's our standard card size, right? 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, right? So that's just our standard card side. I'm just going to grab a piece of Designer Series paper. I chose this one, and I noticed that, unless I'm really crazy, that is really crooked. Is that crooked? Boy, if it's not crooked, my eyes are really bad, you guys. Yeah, it's crooked. Totally crooked. Whew. All right, so I just arbitrarily cut like 2.5 by 4 1/4. Okay, now this DSP, you might be thinking, where is that from? Is that pretty? Oh, that's pretty. Too busy for my card, but pretty. It is actually something you can earn for free. Let me show you that. So it's called, I always want to say Dare to Daydream, but it's Design a Daydream. And you can find it in the host section of the annual catalog at the very, very top. You probably missed it. It's actually says 12 sheets. It's actually 48 sheets. It's 4 of each. And you get all these designs. And you earn that when you make an order of $200 or more as a host. You can earn it for free. Let me just show you. Look at all these designs. If you don't have this or you haven't noticed it in the catalog, please check it out. It's in the host section at the back. Look at this. So you get, there's 12 different designs. And then, of course, they're double-sided, right? So you get, look at all these choices you get, right? And you get 4 of each, 12 by 12. I've just cut these down so that you guys can see them. That's all. Okay, so I chose this one because it's the right color scheme. Can't live without, oh, you love the Yeti? I do too. Can't live without what, your adhesive remover or your DSP? Hi, Ellie. Morning. Okay. Oop. So I'm just going to stick that across. I just wanted something to break up the just plain background here, and I didn't want to emboss it. Okay, so I'm just going to set that aside. All right, let's get working on this. We've got some stamping to do. So let's grab that image we talked about earlier. I'm going to use my Memento ink. I find when I have stamps that are a bit bigger, that putting my ink to my stamp is easier than my stamp to the ink. Okay. This is going to be too big a piece of paper, but that's okay. Oh, so cute. All right. So I'm just going to let that dry for a sec, because, you know, sometimes when you use your blends right away, it can smear. So let me just put that aside for a second. I'll color that in a minute. I've just got another piece of basic white. I'm going to grab one of the deckled rectangles. Have you guys seen these? Let me grab. Here they are. So they are called deckled rectangle dies. Okay, so look at all the different sizes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sizes. This is the second largest one. And I'm just going to run that through my Big Shot. My Big Shot. Oh, man. See, old dog, new tricks. My Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. I'm going to use the large one because I'm going to be doing a lot of die cutting today. And it's easier if I use the larger platform so I can do multiple cuts. So I'm just going over here, just right beside where I'm working. And I'm just running that through. And so here we go. There we go. I just like it because it gives that nice kind of edge instead of just being straight. And I didn't want to use the stitched rectangles because, again, it's going to be a kind of a busy looking card, and I didn't want to add too much detail, but this just adds a little bit of interest, I think. Love these.
You still got your original Big Shot, Valerie? Well done.
Yeah, they work great.
Yeah. My Big Shot bit the dust. Just as it was just grinding away. And just as they were bringing out the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and I thought, please just last till it's through. Please just last. And it did, barely. So I was grateful for that. So that's why I treated myself to a new one. I must say, the new one runs through a lot nicer. It's quite easy to run through. Okay, so what I did, you guys, was I took the, love this. If you don't have these basic borders, you need to get them. But anyway, they have a zig, or like a rickrack. They've got this sort of curved image, a little fancy scallop, all sorts of things. Remember, I used this one. I don't know if you guys remember. I used this one for waves on that hippo card that I made a while ago. And then I used this one for snow on one of the cards, like a snowbank. But the one that I use the most is this cloud one. So I've gone ahead and just cut out a little stencil using the cloud one. Okay. So that's all I did. I did that ahead of time because I keep this and reuse it over and over. Okay. Oh, the dies. Oh. Okay. So here we go. Make sure I'm on screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. We're going to take the Balmy Blue ink and we're going to take one of the blending brushes and I'm just going to load up my brush. Now, I don't want to go straight on here because it's going to just glob. So I just take a little bit off on the edge here and let's just going to do this. And when I take that off, can you see that we've got some clouds? And you just keep repeating that. Now, you don't want to just go down like this, like exactly, because then you're going to end up with these things that don't really look like the sky. It's going to be too perfect, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Now, if you had this is going to be a nice sunny day for my little pig. But if you wanted it to be a stormy day, then you could, of course, use gray ink. And then you'd get a stormy day. Maybe if you had someone that was under the weather and you were creating a card, just saying, I hope you're feeling better soon. So I'm just going to keep doing this. This is one of my favorite techniques, is adding these clouds. So whenever I have an animal like a pig, or we had the hippos, when my little hippo was sailing away, remember? On that little diorama box we made a few weeks ago. I like to create the clouds. So there's our clouds. All right. Now we can color our pig. Pig, here she is. She's having a wonderful birthday party. Let's start by coloring in her birthday balloon. I've got Granny Apple Green. I'm using quite bold colors today. Just kind of arbitrarily adding some dark to my balloon, and then I'm going in with my light and blending. I don't know. I love blending. It just blends. Get rid of all those sharp edges. Just blend, 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 blend until they disappear. There we go. And you've still got some definition there. Okay. Next, let's color our pig. Now, I'm going to take, what color is this? Light Calypso Coral. And I'm going to add it just along my outside edge here of my little pig. I'm going to color in her tail, her snout, and her hoofs here. Okay, is it hoofs on a pig? I don't know. Somebody will tell me it's what it is. It's not feet. I guess it is pig feet, isn't it? Maybe I'll just add a little bit more up here. Just want a little bit of definition there. So that's all I did, was add a little bit of dark. Then let's grab our light petal pink and use the brush in, and I'm going to start blending that in. I am going to add some of the dark petal pink too, though, because we don't want that line just down the back of her. She kind of looks like she's got a stripe. So I just want to, so I'm going to grab my This is the dark pink, and just blend that in a little bit more. There we go. You can see, and if you leave it for a little bit, it'll start to really blend in. Sometimes it doesn't look like it's going to, but it really does. Okay, so there's my little pig. I think I've taken too much of her definition off, so I'm going to add a little bit more. And then I always use the light to blend. Okay, I think that's good. She looks cute. All right, next I need to color her birthday cake. I'm going to use the light pool party, I think. Yeah, that's light. So there we go. And then she's got a cake plate here. I want a little pop. Now, it's probably not going to show anyway in the card that I'm doing, but I'm going to color it as if it would be. And I want a red candle on top. Go. And we need a flame, so let's use my dark daffodil just to give it a nice flame. And what else? We need some dirt, because pigs love dirt, don't they? We started to call our dog Pigpen because, you know, in the Peanuts, when Pigpen walks and there's just dust everywhere, our dog is, when he walks, there's just hair everywhere. That's what he's like. All right. So I'm going to cut this out because it's got the matching dies that are coming in September 1st. I'm just using the magnetic plate here because I'm cutting a whole bunch of stuff. Now, this has been temporarily discontinued until they do some more testing and fix some issues they were having. I luckily, touch wood, have had no issues with mine. So I'm able to keep using it. So I've been fortunate with that. Very excited. Okay, so I'm going to, isn't this great the way this just lines up? I love it. Okay. Maybe move him down just a titch or her down. There we go. Okay, can everybody see that? All right. Now let's cut some other stuff here. I need a wagon. You wouldn't believe these dies, you guys. Look, I've got a wagon. Cut that like that. Got a wagon. I need some grass. Got some grass. So I'm going to just do this. What I like about this grass die, in a minute you'll see, is that it doesn't cut right through. So you can have like an edge if you want. You'll see why I think that's important in a minute. Let's move that down there. So we've got that. What else can we cut out at the same time? We can cut out a bow. You wouldn't believe, look at all these dies. Got a bow. Whoops. Ugh, move that. We got a bow. Look at this. This is a scarf, you guys, like a bandana. It's so cute. Let's do a bandana. And I need a present. And, oh yeah, I need some, put this in like so. This is like making a little puzzle, isn't it? You need this. Oh, need a banner. Okay. And you can see why I'm using my large Stampin' Cut and Emboss today instead of my regular. I usually use the little one, but I'd be doing a lot of cranking. Let's do, these are wheels. Let me grab them. These are little wheels and a handle. So you can do them in a different color to go with your wagon. And that's all I need right now. Okay, so I'm going over to crank this through. And I'm right here. So I'm not gonna, I don't even have to say I'll be done because I'm right here. Just gonna crank that through and I'll bring it back and show you them all. Okay, here we go. Whew. Now the secret now is not to lose any of these little pieces, right? I have a friend and she's got a little bowl she puts out, Eleanor. You guys might know her. She's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. She puts a little bowl out, like one of those little testing bowls, and keeps everything together. And I'm thinking that's really smart. So I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to have to grab one of those. Now, there's so many dies. Like if you guys know me, which you do, see what I'm doing here? I'm actually going to make sure I don't lose any of them. How you guys doing? Anybody got anything to say? Nope. You're just watching. Okay. Now, I do need 2 of these banners. So I'm going to leave this here and cut another banner. Okay. And see, this is the little handle I was talking about and the wheels. So 1 wheel, 2 wheels. Hope we don't lose those. We've got our grass. Now, here's what I was mentioning. See, look at this. We've got this little edge, which I like because I can layer grass if I want. Okay. Now I've gone ahead, you guys, earlier, sorry, and just cut a second piece of grass because I need 2. Okay. And make sure everything gets onto my, there's my little pig. I'll look at, oh, she didn't cut. I know why. That's okay. Put her through again. I was too far down here, you guys, and I didn't roll it through enough. So that is my bad. I am going to be doing one more thing. So I'm going to save this for a sec and show you the next piece that I want to stamp. I've got a piece of the Balmy Blue, and I'm going to use another stamp from the stamp set, which is, where is my stamp set? Oh, here, I threw it over here. I'm going to use this one here, the pig on the Vespa here. Okay. All right. So this time though, I want to emboss this. I'm really only interested in the happy birthday little banner here. So I don't really want to, or I don't really care about stamping up the whole thing. So I'm just going to make sure I get a really good ink on that. I'm going to bring in our embossing little kit. Let's get our embossing buddy done there. And now we can go ahead and stamp. So let me just move all of this so we're in. Yeah, I love the grass dye too, Mo. I do too. It's really neat. And they really thought about it. Like, it's not so skinny that you can't work with it, right? And that's what I was kind of worried about. Okay, so like I said, I don't care about the rest of this image. I just want the banner, okay? So let's put that in. All right. Who else bought the dies for the pigs? If you're a demonstrator, have you guys bought the dies for the pigs yet? You got to have the pig dies. I love the pigs. So let's heat set that. You probably noticed all the dies that I'm using, but you wouldn't believe there's still dies that I'm not using that are left. I'll have to check the sheet after I finish heat setting this, just to see how many dies there actually are. There's quite a few. So if you haven't already got the stamps, you can buy it in a bundle in September. If you have the stamps already, because you bought them when the catalog came out, then you can just buy the dies. Excuse me, the dies, 18 dies. Whew. Okay, so this one actually has a die that goes with it. So I'm going to place this down, and we've got our die here. Of course, I'm not cutting out anything but the banner, right? So I've got that back in place where it's supposed to be. So let's finish off this. Excuse me. Okay. Go. So here's this piece which I'm going to just trim down in a sec. Come out. And we've got that second banner that we wanted. And here's our little pig. Okay, so that's all the stamping and the die cutting, I think. So like I said, you know me. If you know me really well, you know I lose things. So Let's get all that onto the magnetic plate there. These are the other dies I didn't use. So there's some flowers and leaves. There's a really nice saying, like a label. So that's going to work. Grab it. That's going to work with the words, some of these words, right? It's your birthday. Hope it's the best. Thinking of you. Enjoy the ride. That's cute. Go to your happy place and stay there all day. That would be this one. Little pig in the mud, I think. This little piggy says happy birthday. Super cute. And then there's also a die that cuts out this one. So die cuts out each of the pigs. And then it's also got a little bird and another flower. So just tons and tons of dies. You can't get the stamps without the dies, guys. You need the dies. Okay. All right. So here's the piece that we did earlier. Let me clean up my little workspace. And now we're going to start putting this together. So we need some grass. So I'm going to just eyeball this. I think I like this piece like this. I think I like it like that. And that should be enough grass, I think. Looking at my example. Yep. Okay, that should be enough. So let's put some glue along here. And so what? Nope. Move that down a titch. Just make sure I'm lining it up the way I want. Just a titch more. I just eyeball this, you guys. I'm not trying to, if I was more scientific in my brain, I would have thought about it and really planned it better, but this is fine. Okay, there we go. Now, as you can see, it's too long, but I don't care about the decals because you're not going to see it. So I'm just going to cut that off flush with my edge, just using my scissors there. Okay, my snips. All right, there's our grass. Now, here's our little wagon. Now, you could do a red wagon. That would be cute, wouldn't it? But because of the other colors I chose, it would be a little bit off-putting. But here's what the little wagon looks like in red. Isn't it cute? Love it. Who didn't have a red wagon? I did. Everyone did, right? Okay. Then I'm going to grab my little banners. We want those glued on. So let's do that. Oops. Okay. Okay. And then we want a second group. So we want it to go all the way along our wagon. Okay. Now you're going to have to overlap this a bit. So I just did that. I kind of lined it up and overlapped it. There we go. Okay. So that's good. Then we need our wheels. So I'm going to put my glue right on the wheel and right on the handle. And then I can add them. Wheel. And then another little wheel. I like the way it's got the little indentation, you know, where the bolt would be. It's kind of cute. And then our handle. This would be cute. I could have made it in silver foil, couldn't I? The handle and the wheels. There we go. Whoop. Sticking to my finger. All right. I think that's good. Now let's bring my pig. My pig needs a bandana. I love this bandana. It's so cute. This is a very stylish pig. There we go. Like cute. Look at that. So cute. And then lastly, we've got our present with our bow. Stick that on top. Okay. The thing I love about my glue is that it does dry clear, so we're good. Oh yeah, and then we've got our cut off our little banner here. Go, that should be good. Okay. And then we want this to be under here because she's waving her happy birthday. Okay. Now I'm just going to make sure I've got all of this where I want it. This guy, I'm going to put a glue dot on. Grab a paper pumpkin glue dot. How many of you got the paper pumpkin this month? The sunflowers. So pretty. I think it's the best one they've ever had. There was a really nice Christmas one they had. It was last Christmas and it was really pretty, but I think this has been everyone's favorite, that's for sure. Okay, just gonna, there we go. Whoop. I'm gonna move that down a titch. Whoop. Sorry guys, I'm just trying, there, that's where I want it, so I can read it. All right, now our pig. Let's pop up our pig, I think. Is this the cutest little pig? So cute. Okay. Now this is where it comes. You just want to make sure before you stick it down that you've lined it up properly so that, so that your wagon, because you want your wagon to be about there. So I think that's about right for my pig. And then I'm just going to glue the wagon on. Okay. Although I think the wheels, if I recall, I think I put some pop up on the wheels. I think. Okay. Go. Looks about right. Yep, that looks about right. We've got our Prezi. I'm just going to glue the Prezi here. Oop. Actually, I'm going to put a pop dot on the back. I lied. Pop dot, Stampin' Dimensional. When I first started, I had to make up names because I couldn't remember all the names. I'm really bad. All right, so that's the final image. Isn't that cute? Whoops, final image. Gosh, you guys, I don't know why I keep going out of, I hope I haven't been out of frame the whole time here. So cute. Now I think we'll pop this up. This is such a fun stamp set, and I know you'll love it. And remember, that Perfect Partners promotion, say that 4 times, starts September 1st, and it includes the fabulous apple harvest, which is the focus of the class that Ange McKay and I are doing as our September class. So you'll want to be watching for links to sign up. Isn't that cute? What do you guys think? I don't know if I'm seeing, oh, I'm not seeing my comments. I'm sorry, guys. Hi, Jacqueline. It is the best, the sunflower. Yeah. Isn't it a cute card? Now, I have a secret to show you about the card. If you've ever gotten stuck and you don't know where to start with making something, start by casing it. So start by what we call copy and share everything. And this card is based on the sample that Stampin' Up! Has put in the flyer that you're going to get from either your demonstrator, you're going to get it from your demonstrator. So all I did was basically case this card. I added the clouds. I wanted that. And I did add some DSP because I liked the look of that better. But you can see that if you're not quite sure, just, you know, case. Oh, I see that they added a little bit of rouge to her cheek. I'm going to do that too. That's so cute. I'm just going to blend it a titch though, so it doesn't just look like a big dot. There we go. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So be watching for that. Let me just lower this a titch so you can maybe see it a little bit better. There we go. So watch for that sale starting September 1st. And I hope you'll come to our class for the apples. I went over it at the beginning of the video today, but let me just remind you guys, I didn't show you what's included. So the class is $40. You're going to get a PDF with instructions for 4 cards featuring the Apple Harvest Bundle that's coming September 1st. We're going to send you 12 by 12 sheets of the Gingham Cottage DSP. Okay, so that's fun. You're going to get half a roll of the 1/8 inch black and white gingham ribbon. We're going to be using that on our projects. You're also going to get, a full set of the basic matte, of course, because I don't have them here, because I really wasn't planning on talking about this, and I should have been. But you're going to get the basic matte, yeah, can't find those, dots. Yeah, that's what they're called, right? They're the dots. Let me see if they're in here. I think you guys know what they look like. They're cute. They're like little dots that you can, they come in black and gray. Oh, here, I'll show you. Black, gray, and white, and vanilla. And so these were some of the cards that I'd been making this week, just to sort of talk about the class. Okay? So all for $40. Plus, you're going to get an invite to our private Facebook group because we're going to be making the cards together on October 3rd. Okay? And you got a PDF, and it shows you everything. Okay? Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks, Gail. It is a cute card, and I can't really take credit for it because I cased it. But I did add some features in myself. But if you're ever stuck, start with something that you see, and then just make it your own, right? Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Keisha. Thanks, Gail. Oh yeah, you were lucky, Gail. You got the paper pumpkin. Yeah, a lot of people are sad that they missed out on it. It's so beautiful. All right, you guys. So thanks for coming today. Really appreciate it. I will be back. Now, I'm scheduled to be back on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. That's my regular scheduled time. I'm not promising I will be because my daughter's coming for a vacation. So she's arriving on Tuesday night. So I'm not sure if I'll be home on Wednesday. But if I am, I'll see you then. Otherwise, I'll post when I'm going live next. So I hope you have a great last few days of August. Remember, celebration ends on Wednesday. So if you want any of those fabulous products for free, you're going to want to get your order in before Wednesday. Okay. Thanks. Oh, thanks, Jan. Thanks, Diane. Nice to see you all. Have a great day. I hope you get some creative time in this week, and hopefully I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye for now.